Hello and welcome back to our second David 67 Celtic News video of the day. This going to be a wee brief uh, pre-match preview of the Celtic women's side, the Celtic girls' vital final game of the season against Hibs, a game in which Celtic go into the final game of the season, top of the table, level on points with Rangers, but a massive 16 goals better in terms of goal difference, and so, in essence, a 1-0 win for Celtic tomorrow against Hibs at Celtic Park will give Celtic women's side the title for the first time in their history, and also double up with the men's team for the first time in football history of a men's team and a women's team from the same club winning their national leagues in the same season. So if Celtic were to win 1-0, Rangers would need to win 17-0 to equal. 18-1 would give them the title, as at that point goal difference would be equal, but Rangers would have scored one more goal. So basically, it would take an absolute amazing game for Rangers against Partick Thistle, a team that they've not always played that confidently against this season. Partick Thistle usually quite a strong defensive side. Rangers won a couple of tight games with them, and they drew with them 0-0 in a game in which Partick Thistle very controversially had a goal wrongly disallowed. However, getting back to the Celtic women's side, the Celtic girls, the topic of today's video. In essence, Elena Sadiku said the players were full of confidence after the 3-1 win against Hearts on Wednesday, the win which put them on the verge of winning a historic title. Celtic have gone into the last game of the season twice before with a chance to win the title. However, both those years they were relying on help from other teams. This time, Celtic know it's all in their hands, and win pretty much of any type will get them the title. Lena Sadiku was a wee bit non-committal as to how well Natalie Ross and Amy Gallagher were doing. They both got injured and were taken off against Hearts. It would appear of the two, Amy Gallagher may be the one that's struggling to start the game. However, one of several good points from the Hearts match was that Kit Lafersky came back to play her first game for Celtic in many weeks. Looked a wee bit slower than normal and a wee bit rusty, but I dare say a couple of days of training will get her back near her best. And I think on the big open spaces of Celtic Park, her pace in behind the Hibs defence could be a very big factor. And so if Amy Gallagher was missing, I think we've got a very capable deputy in Kit Lafersky, able to create goals, score goals, and a constant threat with her extra pace against any defence. Similarly, if Natalie Ross isn't fully fit to start the game, we've got Colette Kavanagh or Jenny Smith to move into central midfield, potentially Lisa Robertson, potentially also Miriam McInerney. You could also move Lucy Ashworth Clifford in one and play Shen Meng Blue or Miriam McInerney out wide on the left. And so Celtic do have quite a number of options in the midfield if Natalie Ross isn't fit enough to start the game. I've been looking all day to see whether there's any update on the fitness of Celtic's squad, and in particular Natalie Ross and Amy Gallagher. However, there hasn't been any actual news coming out of the Celtic women's training session today. talking about the fixtures between Celtic and Hibs this season. Celtic have won 4-2 away and 3-1 away early in the season, and a few weeks ago won 1-0 at the Excelsior against Hibs, a game that was very tight. Hibs doing a tremendous defensive job. Celtic having quite a number of chances, but only taking one. And late in the game, Hibs did actually have a good chance to score, but happily failed to take it. Looking also at the post-split fixture results, Celtic have 7 wins and 2 draws, and so have gone so far unbeaten in the post-split games. Hibs' form has been a bit poorer, 2 wins, 1 draw and 6 losses. They did run Rangers very close on Wednesday, losing 3-2, and did beat Hearts 2-0 in the Edinburgh Derby the game before. So Hibs, I think, can be a team that poses Celtic quite a few problems. They have got Jodian Bokum, who I think is one of the best players currently playing in Scottish football. She is a very good finisher, good strong player. However, I think Chloe Craig, Kelly Clark and Caitlin Hayes will keep her and the other Hibs attacking players under control. I think they've got strength in midfield, and I think up front, Amy Gallagher, Kit Leversky, Tash Flint and Murphy Agnew are all very talented attacking players. Both Agnew and Gallagher and Leversky can drop back into midfield, play a linking role, and I think hopefully Tash Flint will concentrate on staying up front as a main striker. I think Celtic have more than enough to provide her with the chances to win the game. I think also Murphy Agnew, Amy Gallagher and Kit Leversky can all chip in goals as needed on top of that as well. So, as many of you will be aware, I've got tickets to go and see the match tomorrow. Kickoff is at 2:10 at Celtic Park. The turnstiles open 1 hour before kickoff, and the forecast is for a nice sunny day in Glasgow, and so hopefully by 4 o'clock-ish we'll be celebrating our first women's title in the history of Celtic's Women's Club, and also doubling up with the men who secured their title on Wednesday with their 5-0 win at Kilmarnock, and got the trophy earlier today at Celtic Park after their 3-2 win over St Mirren. So that finishes things off for this video about the Celtic women's side, the Celtic girls. I'll be doing a post-match review on Monday morning of the Celtic women's side as well, hopefully celebrating their first league title, which will be fully deserved as they have been the best team in Scotland, in particularly since Elena Sudoku took over at the start of this year. So just to finish off, if you are new to the channel and you have enjoyed this coverage of the women's team, please do click that subscribe button, click the like button if you like the video, and do feel free to pop your comments regarding the women's team, tomorrow's game, and other related matters into the comment section, and we can have a nice wee debate prior to kick-off tomorrow afternoon at 2:10. Game will be live on BBC Scotland and BBC iPlayer Sport, and so it does give plenty of people an opportunity if they haven't managed to get tickets for the game. So good luck Celtic's women's side, good luck the girls tomorrow. Goodbye and hail hail.